Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to Shy Plays Games' first YouTube video. Today we're going to be playing through the demo of the alpha version of a new top-down, pixel art, Souls-like, maybe boss rush game called Eldest Souls. My whole playthrough of the demo took me about 35 minutes in total. We've cut it down a little bit here for time's sake. I really enjoy what the game's doing so far. The action is deliberate, the bosses are punishing, fair, and so far the game's aesthetic is right up my alley. Let's check out the game. 2 centuries have gone by since the First Crusade. Although the old gods have been chained, the kingdoms of men lay scourged by the desolation. The lone warrior approaches the ancient citadel in search of retribution. I really love this little boat scene here. It really kind of sets this dark tone right away. So, there's a lot of tutorializing right here. We learn we can dash, we learn we can attack, that sort of thing. I am going to spare you the tutorial. You can go play the free demo and check it out on your own. But we're going to go and fight one of the bosses. So, like I said, this is a Souls-like game. It's very important in these sorts of games to be deliberate with your attacks, right? You want to make sure you're not attacking unless you know you have an opening. And if you get greedy, you're gonna get punished. And there's our first death of many. We're gonna skip a few of our deaths here and go ahead and get to our first win on this boss. So one thing that's really cool about this game is the attacks. So basically, you have your regular attack, you also have a charge-up attack, and when you charge your attack up, you're gonna see a meter up in the top left-hand of the screen, and that thing is gonna fill. And then when it fills, you get a special attack you're gonna use with your B button, and that B button is gonna do like a heavy attack, and it does 5 or 6 more times more damage than what your regular attack does. So learning this guy's attacks was, you know, the most important part, just like most Souls-like games. You really kind of need to know when to push forward and attack, and when to step back, because, you know, he's going to do, you know, an unblockable attack, or, you know, a flurry of 2 or 3 similar attacks. So, there we go. We won. We are unlocking some talents. There's 3 nodes, red, green, and blue. I went ahead and chose Fury. For the next 2 seconds, you're doing an extreme amount more damage than you normally would. Ah, a Crusader, I see. My congratulations for making it past that beast. But I'm afraid even more await within the Citadel. Ed the Wanderer, they call me. As you can guess, I have traveled far and wide in the mainland. From the dunes of the sunset desolation to the shores of Essen of the dawn, what wonders I could tell unite. I would love to sing a hymn to your bravery, but as you can tell, my harp has been damaged. This might as well be the last one there is. Sad, isn't it? Say, what point is there in being in a world devoid of music and beauty? Sometimes I wonder. Where did you find this? Outstanding! I'm guessing the Crusaders brought along musicians to praise the feats of their future victory, eh? Poor souls, I wonder what might have happened to them all. Ta-da! So you made it through, eh, kid? Months without provisions, and you are all the old king could spare? Just my luck. That sword you got, it can kill them, can't it? Well, no use for it now. As you can see, you're late, kid. Nothing left of the mighty crusade but old bones. And me, I guess. If you go in there alone, you'll be sliced up like the rest of them. Might as well starve out here instead, eh? Don't you think? So, if you guys didn't think this seemed like Dark Souls yet, check this dude out. The Guardian. I had a lot of fun learning this fight. And this is really, for me, where it started feeling like, okay, this is a Souls game. The one thing that certainly comes with Souls games is a whole lot of deaths. And I mean a lot of deaths. And again. And again. And again. Okay, you get the idea. Let's watch me die a few more times, because why not? Show you the reality of the game here. And then we'll get on to when I actually beat the dude. So that charge-up attack that I was talking about earlier comes in very handy here. Also something that I didn't mention earlier, when you land attacks on your enemies, you get health back. So that's pretty nice. There's no Estus Flask equivalent yet. I'm only getting health by landing attacks on the enemies, but that's actually kind of a welcome change. See, so we charge up, do an attack, we do a secondary attack that's more powerful. Right now we have our Fury meter all the way buffed on that left side, so we're doing a little bit extra damage with every hit. And then eventually we will release that. I think on this run I did it at the very, very end. At the end of the second phase to finish this guy off. This second phase looks pretty cool. So he does that 3-swing attack. He does the arrow. It's a very powerful arrow. I'm not sure if it's a guaranteed one-shot kill, but every time it hit me, it killed me. And they do a lot of damage. As you can see, that was like about 50-55% of my health bar right there. Don't want to get caught inside that circle. It will hurt you. The second phase here is a little more treacherous than the first one. However, I felt like once I learned it, it was easier than the first phase. He doesn't jump around quite as much. He doesn't do quite so many rush maneuvers. So we're going to use our overload ability at the very last second here, just to get that extra little DPS to finish off the fight. Any second now, because we're going to get greedy. Here it is. Overload, attack, boom. You dead. So we earned another talent point, and we unlocked a shard called Shadow Grasp. Shadow Grasp is basically what the weird tentacle arm thing that the boss was doing right there. And we can't use it yet, because that's the end of the demo. And that's our playthrough. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Fallen Flag Studio can do with the rest of this game. It's early, it's an alpha, it's a demo. It's a demo of an alpha, right? So there's not a whole lot there yet, but it looks really cool. It took us about 35 minutes or so to get through the game in its current state, and I look forward to seeing more. I'm definitely going to get this thing on release, and hopefully maybe get my hands on another, early alpha test or beta, whatnot. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and come visit me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Shytamius, where we play a bunch of roguelikes, Souls-likes, Metroidvanias, and pretty much anything that kind of puts our skills to the test. Thank you so much for hanging out. Take care, and I hope to see more of you soon. Bye-bye.